Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 38 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here at Bristol Motor Speedway for the running of the Food City 500. It is round 2 of the playoffs and we are underway here at Bristol Motor Speedway. On the pole will be Jackson Nantel in the 88. Alongside him will be the 24 of Mark Wallace. And row 2 we have a teammate from Hendrick, Chase Wisted, starting third in the 9 car. So the top 3 spots will all be from the Hendrick team. And Johnny Garner will start alongside Wisted in row 2. Row 3, Christian Vargas in the 66 and Zach Fitzwater in the 4. And Brad Cheston and Philip Goldberg make up row 4. Anthony Lopez and Anthony then make up row 5. Row 6 with Jonathan Fast and Toby Smith. Van Tracy Battle and Austin Stitzel make up row 8. And Maxwell Smart and Chen Z will make up the last row among the playoff drivers here at Bristol. And now without further ado, let's take you trackside for the command to fire the engines up. And how about this? Kayvon Lewis starts last place. Weird.
Drivers, start your engines!
Car's going to roll off the track for 50 laps around Bristol. Yeah, Hendrick Motorsports top 3 starting positions, and Kayvon Lewis starts last and 40th. Only one of the Hendrick cars to not make the playoffs. 50 laps here. The halfway point will be after lap 25. Stage points will be awarded there for all the playoff drivers only. And the green flag will wave here at the Food City 500 as round 2 of the playoffs gets underway. First lap goes to Chase Wisted. Nice run there. Great to see the first lap clean without a caution. Now the 24, Mark Wallace, is dropping way back as he hits the wall. Now he's having trouble getting out of it. Oh man. Going 3 wide at Bristol is never a good idea. And there you see the 11 right behind him, Toby Smith. And they're crashing right in front of them. Now they're crashing. And the yellow will come out. Huge pile up. These cars are stuck. Let's hope that these guys could slow down in time. And they will. Oh, wait. Oh, man. They're still wrecking. They're still trying to get the cars together. Oh, boy. This is Bristol. But now the 2 gets spun again. Edith Cardoza, for whatever reason, decided to take Cody Smart out after the caution. Wow. What was that about? Wow. That was just weird. And these cars were just stuck among one another for whatever reason. They just couldn't avoid wrecking each other. You're probably going to see a lot of these wrecks like these at Bristol. It started in the front, actually. Johnny Gardner was turned by Zachary DeLello, and then the chaos endured. Well, they were clean for 3 laps, and then all of a sudden, these guys started to wreck, and then a lot of cars piled up. Wow. Pichu's in it. Oh, wow. Derek Hamill got turned around. Garner, Toby Smith, Mark Wallace involved, and they were struggling. They were struggling to avoid the wall. You saw that the 24 and 11 early on, they were hitting the wall. They couldn't avoid it, and they lost a lot of ground. That's big points that they lost out on here in round 2, to open up round 2. Now, I don't know how they're going to set this up. Oh, boy. Ooh, okay. Now things are starting to get really, really, really bumpy. Trying to make contact with one another, trying to organize this field. I'm not sure why the AI cars are not smart enough to organize themselves at a track like this. Oh, I think they're getting the hang of it now, so I think they're going back to it. And good news, it looks like every car is going to be back out on track. Is still going to be on the track. So Chase Wisted will retain the lead. And Jackson Nantle, his teammate, right behind him. And hopefully this field will be back to about the way it was when the caution came out. Cody Smart on pit road. I think he might be done for the day. And looks like he's not. He's just going to fix the damage and get new tires. So it looks like he will still race even though he got some major damage from that first caution. And he might be out of pit road after those tires and some repairs. And he's off pit road. So he'll be back on track, and all 40 cars will stay on the track despite drivers wrecking all over the place during that caution. Well, we expect to see a lot of cautions here today, especially with a short track like Bristol, and this will definitely have some major impact on the playoff points these drivers will be earning for those in the playoffs. Right now, Toby Smith, Mark Walsh, 32nd and 33rd. Johnny Gardner, 28th. And the rest, after Gardner, the next highest driver after Gardner in the playoffs is Maxwell Smart in 17th. Every position matters because half the field will be eliminated after round 2 from the playoffs. We'll only have 8 cars compete for 4 spots in the championship round at Zenjoltis after the 3rd round ends. So the field will be cut in half from 16 to 8 drivers in the playoffs after round 2. Bristol with this race, and then of course the next one will be the Charlotte Roval, and the cutoff in round 2 will be at Orlando. So here we go, we're back to the green at Bristol. Right off the bat, Philip Goldberg, he is on the move. Gets the 2nd spot from Jackson Nantle. Then Tracy Battle, he got loose. Chen Zi trying to get the position away from him. Oh man, look at Chen Zi. Oh, he's so aggressive. He wants the spots. Chen Zi makes it work. What a move by the 3 car. Every position's critical, and he wants every point he can get. He knows that a win will lock him into the next round. As we see the 14, Justin Zeidel just came off pit road. It's going to be some trouble. Oh man, Justin Zeidel just came off pit road, and now he's causing a little bit of trouble for Christian Vargas. Vargas was able to get through the 14. The 22 gets held up though. And so far it's been Chase Wisted holding off Philip Goldberg. Pretty exciting race so far here at Bristol. 52 slow, but able to continue. They might approach the 52 if a caution doesn't come out. But we might see a caution very soon with the way they're racing right now. Third place is now Anthony Then, trying to get back in the championship 4 like last season. And Chase Wisted trying to get a Hendrick car into the next round. All 3 Hendrick cars survived the last round. Now Chase Wisted looks to bring the Hendricks over to the next round. And if Chase wins this race, he'll be in round 3 no matter what. Might have to take out his teammates along the way, but he might win the championship, and only one of them could win the title. We have a caution. Oh, it looks like Cody Smart. He got turned around. Let's see if he avoids the carnage, and he gets hit by, and Anthony then just hits him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Cody Smart gets into Anthony then. I don't know what that was about. Oh, jeez, now he gets into Chase Wisted. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? I mean, what was the 2 thinking? Look at this. Look at this. The 9 didn't even hit him. It was Alexander Rowe. It was Alexander Rowe that hit him. And he spun out. That brought the caution out. So what was that about with him in the 9? That was just pretty weird. And then right after, he gets it to Anthony then. I don't know if then could have avoided that. And then like right there, he gets in the bumper of the 37, but that wasn't the end of it. Moments later, he gets into the 9 car right here. Wow. That's insane. Are you kidding me? What was he doing? What was he doing? What was the 2 thinking? Now these guys are getting held up again, trying to organize themselves. And Edith Cardoza and Cody Smart, they exchanged some words there. I don't know what the heck is going on. Now they're going to bring Chase Wisted back in the lead like he's supposed to. He got hit from behind though by the 2 car there, and I don't know why. How will this affect him in the long run? Oh man, I guess Chase Wisted, he's got to be angry at the 2 car for a move like that. I mean, that's just uncalled for. What was he thinking? What was the 2 car thinking? Wow. I mean, that was just inexcusable. I don't know what the 2 car was trying to do there. Justin Zeidel is 2 laps down, I thought I mentioned, and he's going to restart between 9th and 10th. That's probably going to affect the playoff points here, because we're going to be reaching the halfway point here coming up in a few laps from now. Oh man, I can't wait for this restart. I don't know how this will affect Chase Wisted in the long run. Well, only one way to find out. Well, there'll be 3 laps left until the halfway point, and the big stage points will be awarded only to the playoff drivers, so we'll see how this affects everybody. We're going to the green. Anthony then, he gets the good start. He gets it to 2nd spot. He might go for the lead. He's trying to take advantage of the damage that Chase Wisted was left with after the incident with Cody Smart. And look at Chen Z trying to take 3rd spot away from the 47. Oh man, look at that 37 though. Right on the bumper of the 9, and he's going to go for the lead. Just one more lap in the halfway point. Big points on the line here. Could then steal the lead at the halfway point. Here he comes. He does. He gets there. An amazing move there, and he takes the lead. Halfway through the race, he gets the lead and those big 10 points in the stage. Road just came off pit road. This will be fun. Jonathan Fast, Van Tracy battle, gonna make it. Caution is out. So no worries about the lap traffic now. Let's take a look at the caution. And it looked like it was the 95 of Cullen Francis getting into some trouble. As you see here, he hits the wall. He just couldn't get out of it. He had some problems there trying to get into the wall, trying to get off the wall. Gets right into the 10 car of, I believe, Sharona Evans, and they get taken out, and then Priya McShane gets turned. I guess she was trying to avoid the traffic, trying to avoid the crash, and then accidentally must have gotten hit by Pichu from behind the 51 with damage, and so is Johnny Gardner getting held up too. Those cars are also getting held up with them as well. So a handful of wrecks we've seen. Nothing too huge right now, but we've seen some cars spin. We've seen some playoff contenders taken out. Mark Wallace is another playoff contender taken out. There you see right here, contact with Cassidy Reynolds. I think that was in reaction to the wreck in front of her, and probably had no choice. Probably try to avoid it and just hit the 24 instead. Anthony then takes the lead, racing to the line. Now he gets held up by the 95. This is going to get ugly. Could have sworn I saw somebody. Oh no. Zach Fitzwater and Chen Z get spun under caution. Now they're stacking the field again. Oh no. I was afraid that this would happen. Oh man, Now the field's going to be all messed up. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, now they're getting really, really, really weird now. Yeah, I was afraid of something like this was going to happen. Oh. Oh, no. Now they're getting held up. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Now these cars are slow. Reynolds is stuck. Garner's stuck. Still trying to get out of it. Trying to restart their cars before they have to vanish. Oh boy, we're keeping a close eye on this one. Oh man, now they're getting really, really bunched up and all messy. Oh boy. Oh man. Still cars being held up. This is a problem. This is a real problem, and they don't have room to run. Like, Pichu is getting held up, and the 21, I think they're waiting for their proper position. And now, everything's a mess. And the pace car, they're trying to slow everything down as much as possible so that everybody gets set up. But things are not looking too bright on the back. These guys are not really in contention to win, but wow. What's going on? What is going on? I mean, some of these guys have to come to pit. Trying to fix the damage. And the 37 will continue to lead, and rightfully so. Well, at least the top 10 is not all screwed up. And I believe they're going to be able... Well, I think this is the best they could do, you know, to set the field up. Oh, boy. I thought for a second they were going to mess things up again, but handful of cars are out now. Smart, Wallace, Price, Francis, Zeidel, Road 2 laps down. Jason's a lap down. So hopefully, though, field is going to be back to where it should be. We just have to wait. And now we're back to the green. Okay, so I guess the field is back to the way they should be. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Great to hear. Here we go. Battle for the lead. Chase Wisted trying to get back into the front over Anthony then. And look at Van Tracy Battle going to third spot. Now things are starting to get dicey in the final laps as the 19 of Nikki Maxwell makes her way to... Wait, she a lap down? No, she's not. Fourth. Look at the 3-wide battle for the lead. Van Tracy Battle surprises everybody to get it. Then is in the wall. And the 88 trying to hang on. Jackson Ansel. Cars are coming off pit road. This is going to get crazy. Oh, there's contact. There's a spin. 31 and 47 went around. Big crash. Biggest one so far in the race. They'll race to the line. Van Tracy Battle leads. Oh, no. The 88 gets wrecked under caution with Christian Vargas. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. This was the battle for the caution right here. Trying to avoid... Well, looks like Lauren Martinez got fourth. But right here after the caution, Vargas gets hit by the 88. And then takes a hit too. And we know that Van Tracy Battle is going to lead to the caution. And Nikki Maxwell, Lauren Martinez, look at them making an impact. Now it looks like Vargas is out. Then, I guess they're exchanging some words between them. More cars to pit. A lot of damaged cars now, and this is probably what we would expect at Bristol. Hopefully the cars get reorganized. They should be reorganized, and they will. Now the 20, 36, and 8 are having some issues. A lot of drivers with issues here today at Bristol, and Vargas is out. Vargas is out of the race. He got hit hard by Nantel, and he's out. He lost some big points over that incident that should have not been made. Wow, that's Bristol, but guess Vargas, he's got to be real pissed that the 88 took him out after the caution. Wow, a lot of heat here in this round 2 of the playoffs. But still one of the most exciting races I've had at this track in recent memory. When it's the playoffs, they are going to put it all on the line just to get the most points possible to advance to the next round and survive and hopefully fight for a title. So we got a lot of drivers still surviving with 10 laps to go at Bristol. We're going back to the green. Van Tracy Battle in front now, trying to lock himself into round 3 with the win. Here comes Chase Wisted and Nicky Maxwell. And Maxwell just trying to get a win this season after being so close to making the playoffs a few times before the playoffs began. Well, so far so good. It's been Van Tracy's battle, race to lose. Cars coming off pit road. How will this affect the field behind them? Well, he's hoping that he doesn't get another caution, because if he does, it's going to come down to overtime. Everybody's going to be back on track. Another chance to get those playoff points. No cautions. It's going to be an all-out wreck fest in those final 2 laps. Should there be a caution at this point to force overtime? And I'm sure we're going to get it sometime within the next 6 laps if the race does not end under green with all the wrecking we've had today. And the cars coming off pit road, that's going to really affect the motion of these cars going at it. So expect some really testy moves within the next couple laps. Just 4 more laps around. Chase Wisted looking low, trying to find an opportunity to get by the 15, but Maxwell's gaining on the 9 for second. 3 laps to go. And Maxwell's trying to take second spot before the caution, if there is a caution that'll come out here in this race. Oh, look at Martinez. 3rd place possibly. You try to look low, but he can't make the move. Ooh, they're getting tight, and Maxwell gets turned around. Nicky Maxwell gets turned around with 2 laps to go. That got intense real quickly. Wow. Oh my gosh. Maxwell was again turned around while battling for a top 5 spot with a few laps to go. And this time it was from Lauren Martinez. Oh my gosh. We're going to have an overtime finish here at Bristol in round 2. Oh boy. Van Tracy Battle was not looking forward to the caution to come out for overtime, but it looks like we're going to battle it out here in overtime at Bristol Motor Speedway. This will be a 2-lap caution-free attempt. 1 attempt only since it's caution-free. And it's going to come down to the wire here at Bristol, so you'll want to stay tuned till the very end. Well, it's time to see how this one is going to turn out. 2 laps, overtime attempt, caution-free here at Bristol. Nothing's going to stop them from getting the checkered flag. This is going to come down to the wire. Here we go. We're back to the green with 2 laps to go here at Bristol. This is it. Van Tracy Battle with a great start. That 15 is away. And we're coming to the white flag next time by with 1 to go. Wisted's in the wall. Zachary DeLello, what a run to second place, but it might not be enough. And these cars are going all at it as the 88 nearly gets turned. And the 24 spins, but Van Tracy Battle wins it here at Bristol. Well, they didn't wreck until they got the checkers. That's a start. But thank goodness, though, the leaders, though, were not affected. So Van Tracy Battle has done it. 3rd win of the season gets him into the round of 8 here in season 38. 30 races are in the books now as Van Tracy Battle takes the checkers to get himself in to round 3. Chen Z, Anthony then top 5. They were able to keep their top 5 spots. Nantel and Goldberg 6 and 7. And how about Fast Lopez Wisted 11 to 13? My goodness, 2 laps, a lot can change. And here's the rest of the field. Mark Wallace, lowest driver of the playoffs, 40th. And Wisted wrecked on the last lap, by the way, after the checkers. There was some commotion for sure. Anyway, hope you enjoyed our race from Bristol. Our next one will be at the Charlotte Roval. I cannot wait for that race to happen. Only the second race at the Roval, and it's going to be a little bit, and hopefully it's going to be a lot better than last season's race. But last season's race was good in its own, but hopefully we'll make it better this season. So, hope you guys enjoyed our race from Bristol. We'll see you guys next time as we head over to the Charlotte Roval. Goodbye.